My name is GRiZ. I go under the moniker of GRiZ, and what I do is I play the saxophone and I make future funk, electro, soul music. I take the sounds of the 60s and 70s and those vibes, those like ideologies, and kind of like put this new psychedelic, crazy, twisted, bass-infused style on top of it.
Why the saxophone? Why not the flute or the clarinet or the violin?
Saxophone's the shit.
Why?
It's a jazz instrument. It's a reeded instrument that's also brass. So it has that like crossover, really awesome range. It sounds really, really warm and has this like great visceral qualities.
I love the saxophone.
Love it.
Why music? How about that?
When I was a kid, I remember that my mom played me Fantasia so many times that I burnt out the VHS tape.
Okay.
So I feel like at a young age, I was inundated with this musical drive. Like I love that movie. And so I got a piano, and I would just play the piano and just like imagine like little movies going on in my head, just like play the piano.
Okay.
Fast forward a few years, I started smoking weed and started making like electronic music.
Okay.
And from there, like I started DJing a small bit, you know, locally around college at Michigan State University. That's kind of when it hit that it was like I always loved playing music, being a saxophone player. And now that it became accessible, and I saw that like I was going to festivals and I saw that people were doing this, I was like, I can do that.
You can do it.
I can do it. So now here we are.
Tell me a little bit about touring. You toured with Bass Nectar.
I think what touring with these guys mostly does is helps me understand how to throw a show and how to tour. It's like having like the most potent resource right in front of you.
Yeah.
And if you choose to access it, you know, you can.
Who was your Mr. Miyagi? Who trained you?
Who trained me? There's a lot of self-exploration.
Okay.
A lot of it was internal and by trial and error. Making mistakes, correcting, and kind of like seeing what a few other people were doing.
A lot of studying.
Yeah, a lot of studying. Right, we had a lot of Mr. Miyagis. Big Gigantic was a big one for us.
I'll make you noodles next time I see you.
Mac and cheese would be huge.
Okay. I'm gonna make mix. I like mixed things. Okay, now you have to take a sip of your tequila.
Okay, good.
Thank you.
You know you won though.
You won.
There's a buzzword.
What?
Whoa.
Oh.